We have His Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, joining us this morning. You know, it is the maiden edition of the program, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu. Good morning to you, Your
Good
Excellency.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Well, for those listening, I would like you to confirm your name, His Excellency.
My name is Okezie Ikpeazu.
All right, good to have you join us, sir. Well, we would like you to highlight some measures that your administration have taken so far in containing this virus. We do not have any cases in Abia State as it stands now.
Oh yeah, thank you. For that, we give God the glory. But our strategy in Abia is to prevent the virus from entering our space. And then we are also prepared to manage any patient that tests positive back to health and not to death. That is why we said from the one that we think strongly that this is not a death sentence. And we've taken time to understudy the epidemiology and the distribution of this disease. And we feel that if we do what we need to do as citizens, maintain our social distancing, maintain that high level of personal hygiene, insist on compulsory use of face masks, that we can all be safe until we find a cure or a vaccine globally. We are responding to what the WHO is doing globally and also what the NCDC is doing in Nigeria. And Abia State is not an island, and we cannot operate as if we're an island. We have 2 isolation centers that are ready now. We also have one at FMC, just in case of overflow. And all of them are equipped with ventilators and oxygen concentrators. We have 6 ambulances dedicated to this COVID, just in case there's an outbreak anywhere. We can quickly go pick that patient or pick samples and do the needful. Beyond that, we have all our 722 primary healthcare centers ready with trained staff. So we could say that we are prepared and ready, even as we are working hard to ensure that we remain COVID-free.
All right, thank you very much, Your Excellency. Abians would also want to hear from you on the spate of the extrajudicial killings in Abia State by security officials. Unfortunate incident, I will say.
That is very, very, very unfortunate, and everybody knows my position about this. Anybody who, out of overzealousness or carelessness, of any Abian, will have to face the music. We have ensured, even in the past, that all officers, whether on duty or out of duty, that gets involved in the killing of any Abian is meant to face full weight of the law. And that is what we are poised to do even in this instance. It is very unfortunate, but I must also say that our people must exercise utmost discretion and care, because you do not even know the state of mind of the person who is carrying the gun. And if you're on the wrong side of the gun, you have to be careful, because we don't even want somebody to die, talk less of taking another person to court on account of that. So if we can prevent brushes or skirmishes between us and law enforcement agencies that are armed, that would be okay. But any officer that shoots an innocent citizen of Abia State will be made to face the wrath of the law. And that is my position.
Your Excellency, the agitation in some quarters after the indefinite extension of the lockdown is that, well, it is not in favor of the people in the state. We want to know what led to that decision for indefinite extension of the lockdown, because some persons are complaining of hunger.
Yes, it is true, but we also know that it is only somebody who is alive that can complain of hunger. And I'm not going to lead Abians into a suicide mission. my duty is to protect Abians and ensure that all of us are alive, even at the end of this COVID saga. We were responding to the nuances and what the WHO is doing globally. We are also responding to what Nigeria is doing as a country. We are not an island. And I know that history is writing itself even as we speak. If anybody contacts COVID or loses his life on account of COVID, and then it is traced to my indiscretion or my inability to take the steps that I'm supposed to take, that won't be a very friendly page in my history. So I must try to be as proactive as possible. Abia State is not an island. Imo is locking down. Akwa Ibom is locking down. Enugu is locking down. So what are we playing about for? Even when we open our markets, those who patronize us come from Akwa Ibom. So are we now saying that we prefer the money in our pockets over our lives? This thing cannot last forever. We all are called out now to sacrifice and see what we can do to wait it out. Even in the Bible, at a point, the scripture advises that you separate yourself so that the plague will be over. Nobody will see a burning fire and stick his finger into it. So I'm only being careful. I care about the economy of my people. If you recall, I was very reluctant to even start it in the first place. But I have noticed that that is the only way to go, and that is what medical experts say. So I just want to call on our people to be a little bit more patient, to review every week and see how we can make life a little better for our people.
Your Excellency, before I let you go this morning, are there plans for more palliatives?
Oh, certainly. Because all the efforts we have made so far has been as a result of a few donations from public spirited individuals and the efforts of this government. We have not received any dime from the federal government in any way. So we are also expecting that we are shouting and calling out for support, because Abia is an integral part of Nigeria. And whatever budget this country is making must include Abia. But in the coming days, we are going to go from word to word, from community to community, to make sure we provide some palliatives. But I am sure that our people are not beggars. What we are looking for is the environment within which to operate, and we will make our money ourselves. And we are also seeing how to rise out of this COVID with a stronger, better private sector driven economy. That is why I'm excited to announce that a few days ago, Abia was there, clear on CNN, on account of the support that our artisans, especially the sellers, are yielding to this country in the provision of personal protective equipment and face masks. So this is a good news for us, and I think we can leverage the ugly incidents of this COVID to come out better, so that we can have better tellers, more prosperous tellers, more prosperous artisans post-COVID.
The Executive Governor of Abia State, Your Excellency, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. It is the maiden edition of the program, Abia COVID-19 Update. It is live on BCA Radio, 88.1 FM, FLO 94.9 FM, Bose 89.7 FM, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, and Real 99.1 FM. We go.